Sell me the dream that the guy would have to tell you for you to be like, all right, I'm all in. HeatherLee.
I agree that we want to be sold the dream, but I think actions speak louder than words. So my whole thing is, if he wanted to, he would. You can say that you want to all you want, but you gotta prove it to me too. You gotta back up your words with the actions.
Nothing he could say could, turn you on in that regard.
I mean, of course you can say it, but I like a man who's a doer. Like, don't say it, just do it.
Talk is cheap. That's great. You just sold me this. Now prove it.
Yes.
Is that fair to say?
That's fair.
All right. Well, Pearlie's looking to get sold a dream verbally over here. She's having eargasms.
I think she's right. You can only sell a girl a dream for so long.
Okay.
Before she's like, this guy might not have a job.
Right. Okay. So, like, what do you want to be told from a guy? Like, before we go down the whole, like, actions are louder than words.
Her speak?
I'm going. She's going to speak a lot. Before we go down the, like, yes, I need it. Let's start with the verbals. What words, I'll even come back to you, what words do you want to hear from a guy to sell you this dream? Not actions.
Words. I mean, I always look to see if he's family oriented, like wants a lot of kids. If he's looking to do that soon, that's like what I would say. The dream.
So all a guy has to do is say, hey, I'm trying to knock you up.
Okay. No. Sorry. You're right. That's not it. Hard worker is something I look for. Athletic, I play basketball. I like going to the gym, so athletic is important.
So he needs to, well, that's more of a physical thing, right? He can look good, so you'll notice that. And the hard work, like verbally, how can he communicate that he's a hard worker?
You can just hear like the passion in a guy's voice. I mean, I think like as women, we're kind of, it's like natural to us to kind of gauge how hard a guy works. Because you can just hear it if he's like passionate about what he does. There's nothing more attractive than a guy that's just really passionate about what he's doing.
I think that's very important that what Pearl just said is, there's like the famous phrase, pursue excellence, not women, or chase excellence, not women. Mm-hmm. What is it about a man pursuing excellence or working hard that is a turn on? And while he has his kind of blinders on, not focusing on chicks.
Well, because you don't want a guy where that he puts you on a pedestal. Like, women don't like to be put on a pedestal and like that the guy, you're his entire world. So I just feel like as women, like we want a guy that's working on something bigger than us.
Gotcha. Pursuing passion. All right. So I'm going to come back to you before I go to the two girls. Other than actions, what words are going to sell that dream to you?
Well, I do like being put on a pedestal. I was thinking of that. Like, I want a guy who's... I mean, I want a guy who's going to put me first and put the marriage and like the relationship before everything else. Like,
do you want him to put you first before his career?
I mean, it depends. I think there just needs to be a good balance between everything. I don't know what exactly that balance is, but I think it's important to have a balance with the relationship, career, family, but it's always important to put your partner, spouse first.
Would you be okay with a stay-at-home husband?
No.
Okay, so it's kind of like, we want everything.
No.
Pearl asks great questions, by the way. That's one of her superpowers, is being very inquisitive and asking very good questions. She asked you a very good question. Do you like simps? Because simps will put you on a pedestal. You're so beautiful. I would do anything for you. You're the hottest girl I've ever seen.
Okay.
All of a sudden, let's peel back this onion.
We're not going down this line.
We don't even know what we want. What we want.
I think there's a difference between simps and a man who is like choosing you and makes that.
Yes.
There's a difference between a simp and a pimp. But answer her question. So you don't want a simp, but you also want a man who puts you on a pedestal?
I mean, not on a pedestal. Maybe that was being a little bit dramatic. I just want a man, someone who thinks very highly of me and, does the whole, you're beautiful, you're great, all that. Every girl
words of affirmation. I need words of affirmation.
I am the words of affirmation girl.
Okay.
Yes.
Words of affirmation. By the way, Jamie, you look very lovely today.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm trying to sell you a dream right now, girl.
That honestly works.
What words do you want to hear from a man that will be a major turn on to you? Words.
I think when a man is describing like what he's passionate about and like he has goals and a vision, like the vision is really important, and through those words he's communicating how he's executing that vision and how he's executed it in the past. So I'm looking for like key milestones that show growth over like a course of years. And in his words, if he's talking about what he's done and how he's grown and how he's like changed as a man to become more of a man, he's not a boy anymore. Like, that's what I want to hear.
So that's a turn on. Mm-hmm. Is growth, vision, mission, purpose.
Such a
because
turn on.
If a girl was telling me, I have this vision and my purpose is I'm gonna create this company and I'm checking off. I'd be like, yeah, okay, that's doing nothing for me. And I think that's the way a lot of guys feel. It's like, that's great, but I feel like the best relationships, are when like the man has his purpose and his vision and the woman locks into that and she's like, I'm gonna help you grow your business, your empire. Like we had this conversation the other day where it was like happy wife, happy life. And like eyes are rolling, TLA is like, okay. And I was like, give me something better than that. And the guy in the super chat said, happy king, happy kingdom. I was like, oh, okay, I like that. Because the king, he is the kingdom, but he also has the queen. The queen's kind of doing her thing. So
I was reading some studies last night, actually, that indicated that marriages were more successful when the wife is happy. Not that it's only the wife happy, like the man and the woman are happy, but when you focus on a happy woman, her mental health is good enough for her to be able to take care of the home and therefore teach the children like the things that they need to teach and learn and grow.
But women, we don't even know what makes us happy. It's like we feel different every single day. So if a guy's focusing on that, it's like a waste of his time because it depends where we are in our cycle.
I mean,
you already know a couple days before your period, there ain't shit that anyone can do to make you happy.
No, I would say a lot
Sorry.
of maybe women don't know what makes them happy, but I for certain know what makes me happy and what like I look for, and I've created a very peaceful life for myself, and being able to take that into a relationship because I know what I want and what makes me happy. Then,
but I think like we're not talking about you specifically. I was talking about women in general.
I mean, just because women like change their minds on things or have different conversations based on different situations doesn't mean that they don't know what makes them happy.
I also think the ability to change your mind and show that you're willing to learn and grow with that person is a good sign in a woman. If she is willing to actually listen to him and listen to her man and then make decisions based off of that and maybe change her mind and maybe be like, oh, I was wrong, and take accountability.
Sell me the dream. If a guy needed to sell you the dream
Oh, man,
to
Adam.
become Mr. Two Girls, One Blunt, be your man, what would he need to
we're
say
the
to you?
sister wives over here.
Sister wives. By the way, we're doing a buy one, get one free, gentlemen. If you choose Two Girls, One Blunt,
You get two
you get
redheads.
Jamie and Emily all in one.
Yeah, I
Or
just like pop up on the dates and I'm like, hey guys, how's it going? I was
guys.
bored today.
come right in. Double the cost, but double the fun. Also double the titties. That's just how math works.
Yeah.
Wow, look at us. You can't read today, but at least you can do math.
We're trying. Barely. Love that. Sell me the dream.
I love that.
Honestly, if a guy walked up to me holding a baby, it would be game over. he wouldn't even have to say anything. I'd be like, okay, you can just breed me now.
Hold on. Hold on.
So would
A dude just needs to roll up with a kid, and you're like, all right, I will take you away from your wife, and I'm now raising that kid.
Okay,
Is that
so
what you're saying?
in this hypothetical situation,
Yes.
hopefully the child is both not abducted and
motherless.
also not, he's not married. That's the goal.
You'd prefer a single dad over a single guy?
I don't know if I would necessarily prefer it, but I would absolutely be a stepmother. I have a lot of love to give, and I love kids, and I don't think I would have any issue in both respecting the mother and their co-parenting relationship, but also taking a child who's not mine biologically and making it feel as though it is mine.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire Soscast, click right here.